right, guys, what's up? I just got an SD card for my GoPro, so now that I can film some things. Just a little update. I've been in North Carolina for the past 3 days or so, 3 or 4 days, and I have done a mountain bike race, my first race ever, and I didn't finish. I finished 3 out of 5 stages, and I had to withdraw because of a mechanical issue. I landed like sideways off of this little bump thing and just wrecked my tire and didn't have an extra one. So I had to withdraw because I really just couldn't ride with the tire the way it was, especially with the 2 hardest stages coming up. So I finished that. It was soaking wet. I wish I had some video from it, but I didn't. And now we drove, or yesterday we got to see the Biltmore Estate. It was massive, huge, awesome to see. We drove over to Winston-Salem, and we stayed here for a night, and that's where we are right now, and we're leaving right now. We are headed to the coast. This is what it looks like, and it's kind of gonna look like this for the next day or two, and hopefully when we're going to stay on Cape Lookout, which is an island off the coast, and we got everything set up, got all our permits, got the reservation for the ferry, all that good stuff set up, and so we are going to go stay in an Airbnb tonight, and let the rain pass and stay out there tomorrow night. This rain sucks, you know. It's not ideal for camping, especially overlanding and all that stuff. Our big goal was to drive on the coast, drive on the beach and on the island. We've done plenty of island camping trips before, just not with our car. We drive a boat out to the island and stay and ground tent, and it's going to be so nice to be able to stay in here, out of the wind, out of the weather, all that good stuff, on the island. So I'm going to throw a clip or two in from the Airbnb to show you what it looks like, and then from there I'll just keep you updated on our adventure to try and get over into Cape Lookout and see what all they have to offer. So stay tuned. I really appreciate you watching, and it's gonna be awesome. So now that you saw that little Airbnb view, we are headed towards Davis, North Carolina. That's where our ferry is to go over to the National Seashore or Cape Lookout. And we don't get on until like 1:15, and it's 10:30 right now, so we're gonna have to kill some time and adventure around and see some things. But yesterday it was pouring down rain when we were coming through here, and it's just beautiful. It's great. Alright guys, so we have just made it to Cape Lookout. We just got off the ferry and stopped at the little park ranger station and got our permit stickers to put on our windshield right up here. And you cannot drive around the island without that. It's like a $25 permit that you have to buy online and have printed out and bring to the island. But right now, where we just got off, it's about, he said, a 14.5-mile trek down to the lighthouse. And that's where we're headed right now. We're gonna go down there. We're gonna drive out on the beach here in a minute, wherever it's open. All the roads and trails out here are marked off. We even have a speed limit of 25 in the sand, so that is pretty good. We're gonna go this way and see if it's open. Now here is the beach. There's some big old waves too, to be honest. We made it down to the lighthouse. It's pretty neat. It's got black and white diamonds all over it. Apparently the light can be seen for like, did you read this, Dad? 20 miles offshore. It got put here in like 1853 or something like that. I think I read that. But we did just run into some mechanical issues with the rig, which is no fun. A bunch of water got in the air box because the guy before me took the inner fender liners out, so it was getting no air and it was no bueno. So we got it fixed, put a different filter in it, cranked her up, and eased on over here. So here we are. This is where we are. This is us. So all of these islands that are in the string of islands have a lighthouse on them. So we're at the very bottom. Well, Bald Head's down here, but we're here. The reason for the white and black diamonds is that they signify location, but they also signify that the white diamonds face east to west and the black diamonds face north to south. How cool. Alright, so after a really beautiful, awesome day today, we are finishing it off with another beautiful sunset up here and a good fire. Parents are right down there in it's just been fantastic. So I'm not usually a big fan of the beach, but this is pretty good. I like driving around on the island. It's my first time doing something like this, and it was really cool. So I'll get you with a sunrise probably, because I'm sure I'll be up early, but I'm gonna sign off for the night and catch you in the morning. All right, good morning. So GoPro's gonna die in a minute, but I showed you the sunset this morning, and we packed up and headed back for the ferry. We only had one night here because we've got to get down to Charleston to see my sister, and we got to catch the ferry at 9 a.m. It's 8:30 right now, or 8:40, and that's where we're headed. So it's been an awesome trip out here. It's great that you can come and do something like this. If you are going to come and do it, make sure you have all the right things: the permit that I talked about, the ferry ride reservation that you need to make, and there's a lot of different ferries that you could take. We did like the Cape Lookout cabins and camps ferry or something like that, but it's great. Everything's very easily accessible, even if you don't have like a lifted off-roading rig. If you do have some four-wheel drive, you're probably gonna be fine. Just drop your tire pressure and you're gonna be good to go. So I highly recommend coming out here to check this out. It was awesome. And you can even drive no-handed in these ruts in the sand. It's awesome. So come check it out and drop in the comments if you've ever been here before. There's some great campsites, fantastic sunset tonight. The bugs weren't as bad as people say they are, thankfully. So I think it's just early in the year. Maybe later in the summer and the fall they get absolutely 10 times worse. So keep in mind for that. But it's been a great trip. I'm gonna film the ferry, getting back on the ferry and whatnot. But thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you liked it, leave a like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. So see you in the next one.